G'day everyone, how's it going? Fancy95 here. I hope you're all having a great day or evening of where you are. Welcome back to Derail Valley. Now if you're wondering, I was just having some peri-peri chicken soup. So nice. But it has some spice into it. Really does. Oh well, it's really nice. Now for our today's video, we're going to be doing both the jobs that are going to the harbour and town, which is this one, 18, 86, 11, and 36. These will be the jobs that I'll be taking on our way to the harbour and town. And it'll take about 38 minutes, which is, yeah, I would say fair enough. But I am still rather concerned, because I know it's maximizing speed limit, well, its minimum speed limit, when the gear is up to 8, full throttle, minimum speed is 60 kilometers. So I really don't know how it will go for this journey, but I am quite nervous in screwing this up. But I've learned my mistake, and I will be sure to be careful on this journey. Whew. Okay, nighttime. I need to go to bed. See you first thing in the morning. Oh, crikey. I need to take some more water. Oh my. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Wait, what's the weather? Great rain. It's gonna be... Okay, that's a good sign. Yeah, that's... Once it hits 9 o'clock, we'll definitely see some nice sunlight. But unfortunately, it's raining. Fantastic. Gotta admit, looks cool with this photo. And that's for the thumbnail. Now, before I get started, let's get this train organized before we get going. So we're going to set you in the reverse backwards. I'm going to set you to this gear in case something goes wrong. And brakes are off. Handbrake is off. And then switching you on. Actually, switch it over to third gear. Reversing forward. Engine turned on. Boom. Okay, the engine's now ready to go. Let's begin. Let's go. Actually, I want to set this up to 1, 2, 3. There, that should be fine. As the train is rolling along, and the fog is starting to lower. Which is good. Now the whole switch is now facing to the right direction. Double check. Yes, we are going the correct direction on our journey down to the harbour. switch everything back as it is. That includes you. Yeah, that's good enough speed. I'm quite happy with it. Okay, you don't want to hear about it. Okay. Okay. The journey will begin. Hold on. So we're about to go through. Wait a second. Wait a second. No! 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 A reminder that I'm going through a tunnel. And the job has just begun. Let's get moving. Oh no, this is going to be even more complicated. And where do you go? E99. Okay, I know where that goes. Alright, back to the train we go! We need to get back to the train! Need to move quickly or the engine will overheat! How's the engine going? Excellent, excellent. Well, engine's going very nicely. Okay, we are reaching our overheating temperature. How's the train going? I can see a bit. And clear. Let's go. Okay, now it's on the high. The tachometer is on high, which means I cannot change any gears until it's actually lowered down. Ooh, this is going to be so nerve-wracking. I guess that's as far as it can go. So as you can see, that's as far as it can reach, in all honesty. So therefore we can't go any further. Just leave it where it is. By the way, we still got plenty of time. I think that's a good enough thumbnail for the journey. Definitely gonna keep that. Actually even better. Now that's a magnificent shot. That's nice. That is very nice. Alright, we're climbing up a hill. Wait a second. Oh right, that's it. We're going downhill. Going uphill. Now we can apply full power. And going right through the steel mill. Coming right through. Ooh, that's a lot of scrap here, and a lot of steel too. Damn. Probably will need to come back here soon. That one. That one. Alright, here comes the steep one. This is the one. There it is, here it is. About to lose power on the way up the hill. Drop it down more. Can't risk overheating the engine. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Not bad for a train that's weighed about... Not bad for an engine that... Not bad for a train that weighs 252 tons. I meant the train, not the locomotives. Kind of think of it. 252. 304 tons. Because I'm not using this engine here, I'm using only one DM3. So that makes the total of 304 tons that I'm hauling. Uh-oh. That's bad. Right, change gears. There it is. Just leave that there. I'll let the train build itself up. Another one. All right, full throttle. This is nice. It's actually really nice. Just running about, running a train. Well, while that's happening, which I don't think the engine's going to reach over 70 kilometers, just at 60, which should be fine. Let's have a look at where these trains need to go. Alright, I'm very familiar where this one goes. That goes into the massive rail yard. D. I think this one goes to the docks. It goes nearest to the container yards. That's where I believe it will go. The C zone is where the fuel depot would be. The D zone is where those big mechanical cranes that carry the containers and put them onto a ship will go. And as for G, these two, those two are going kind of right next to where the E zone is. So they're kind of next to each other, but it's close to the train station. So for a good for a good plan behind this, since we have yellow D1S, that's where it's need to go. I'm gonna hit the triangle switch right near the C zone. And I'm gonna turn this engine around and I'm gonna reverse back to park them. And that's what I will do. Come on, push a little bit more further. You can do better than that. Now let's have a look at the instructions for this. Well, that I agree with on why it is learning simplicity. Yes, it is very difficult. Misuse tolerance, connectivity, lighting operation. Yep, I definitely agree with that because I struggle with it. Item storage. Yeah, not much RAM, but still fine. Layout, probably. Brake operation. Yep, it's good, but it's not really that okay. Definitely would agree. Reversing control. Yep, I would say that it is pretty simple if I don't have the DM3 behind me, which I still needed for the journey. Everything, yep, that makes sense of operations. Oh, no doubt for the adhesion control, when it's like going up a hill and switching it into like the low gear, which gives it a bit more power. This engine is actually impressive. I really admire it. Hill climbing? Yeah, that depends. If the train is a bit heavy, there's a slight chance that it will actually lose control. And I'm having a feeling that we're almost at our destination near the triangle switch. What triangle switch, you might ask? There. Let's return this. Alright. Dropping it back to 0. Just gonna let it run as it is. Ugh. Yeah, we're doing good for speed. We should be fine. But going downhill would be pretty difficult. Warning, I'm coming into the tunnel. Try and put on the independent. Making sure I have good control when going through this curve. Alright, releasing the independent. Alright, we're on a flat surface, which is good. There's the train going in the back. Alright, from the looks of it, it's changed down the woods. So we'll switch it over to gear 8 or gear 7 to make it a little bit more easy. Go. Yep, train's fine. Good, greasing up a bit. Should be fine now. What's wrong? I think there's a defect. There's a defect for me, right? There's a spot where I've stopped the engine after blowing up. Which reminds me, I need to head down to the quacks every year so I can get myself checked. Those of you who don't know what the definition of the quacks mean, in an Aussie slang, it means dogs, going to the doctor. So when you say you're about to head down to the doctor's, you say, I'm going to head down to the quacks. Everything depends on the brakes. So I'm using the train brake So even though I use a bit of it, it won't use much until it reaches to its fullest. So I'm just pulling it on full and release. And I won't pull it on full again until it actually reaches the speed where... until it reaches about 40 kilometers a bit. Oh! Alright, I'm sound a warning. I'm coming through. Alright, let's head triangle switch over here. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this engine around. So how are the engines going here? Oh, look at yous. Right, this is the one. And the speed's about 30 kilometers, which is good. And I reckon it's time we set it on to the next gear. Sending a warning. To hop off. For the moment. Hey! Park around here. Don't worry, it's going through the loading junction. So there shouldn't be any trains going on there. Wait for it. Did the engine shut down? Nope, it didn't. Okay. So it's on gear 6, which is completely good. So I'll keep it to where it is. Because that means it'll go 30 kilometers. Now. So reversing back, that's fine. Here to take you to D1S. Bingo. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know if I'm late or not. I really don't know. Let's find out. Japango! 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 Jump! Go! Japango! Japango! Oh! Wait a second. Okay. Well, look at that. The whole train is organized. Now there is... Nope, I don't think there is another train. We do need to park this here. Five, four, three, two, one, and... Alright. The next one's G6S, which is about right over there. This track. Okay, from the way I see it, there is a train over there. So... I have to head back to the very back of the train and make sure that the train is stopped at the appropriate time. Yeah, you're the one. Five, six. So there is a train there. So we'll need to be very, very careful. Perfect. Actually, train is going. Oh god, we got 3 minutes! Alright, no damages. No damages. Come on! We gotta go! Come on! Not gonna happen. Probably would have been wise to stick with only just 2. Alright, 3, 2... Let's go! Skip gear on this one. Three, two, one. No! Only just 3. Oh, oh no. Just 3 seconds. Dang it. That's it. I'm sticking with 2 jobs. I'm sticking with 2 jobs. I'll be sticking with 1 freight, 1 logistic, for 1 destination. That's it. Although I will still count this journey. And speaking of it, I actually did about 11 journeys. I know I did about 13, but they don't. But the other 2 for the harbor, starting from the food factory, and then all of a sudden I crashed the. I've blown up the engine. That does not count. So that definitely gives the right moment for my engine a new coat of paint. But it depends if I have, if there is a job that I can take. Well, for my next job, for my next video will be shunting. So I will leave my recording session to here. And, oh. Okay. That's a lot of shunting jobs, but yep, we'll definitely leave it to there. I'll end my recording session here, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it and find this very helpful. Thank you for watching. I need to make sure I keep that in mind. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later.